There's this part of quantum manifestation called the void, where after you choose what you want, you then move towards that timeline. But on your way there, you end up in this place called the void, where it's like nothing makes sense. Like you don't know if you are going to go left or right, if your whole world is going to crash in on you, or if your breakthrough is about to happen in like 2 seconds or tomorrow or the next day, or you get like a little taste of what you want and then it's taken away from you. You get like the money that you want and then it's taken away from you. The person reaches out and then they're gone. Like it's that, right? And in that process, all these fears and these worries and these doubts start to come up. And the really important part of quantum manifestation is knowing that this will happen. Like there will be this time where I'm going to walk away from the wind, but where you have to go to a place in your being that knows what you chose with your free will is your reality that you are going to leap into. And you have to know it for certain, with no evidence, with nothing in front of you saying that it's going to happen, other than your knowing and your believing, right? And that is what will move mountains. If you have that deep inner knowing and belief in yourself, then everything will, from that void, take you to the place where you want to go. But if you're in the void space and you start falling into those illusions, which is exactly what they are, illusions of lack and worry and guilt and fear and shame and all these things, then you're just going to go right back. You're just going to go right back to where you were, and you're going to repeat those cycles and repeat those lessons, and that's just going to be the pattern again. But then you have the option to choose again, and then you'll go back into the void. And so there might not even be a way of doing this without going into the void. And so if you're there right now, and if you're in this period of time of the unknown and of trying to manifest the money, trying to manifest the love, trying to manifest, the life that you truly desire, and you're like, where is everything? And where did everything go? Because things have to fall apart. Like the chaos comes in, the storm comes in, and it clears everything. And then you're a lot of things, a lot of systems, a lot of internal ways of your feeling. And then you're in this place of just like, who am I? What am I doing here? And how did I get here? If you're there right now, it's a good sign. It means something. So also, I'm just looking at this like really beautiful tree. If you're there right now, it's a good sign. It means that you're really, really, really close. The isolation is with purpose too. Like if you've been feeling isolated recently, that's been coming through a lot recently for me in my own human experience, but also like in these messages, like there's this grand isolation happening right now, because a lot of shifts are happening on Earth. A lot of things are changing. The world is going to this interesting place where a lot of fear is going to be invoked in people. And right now, more than ever, it has to be like your professional sport to go against the grain in your way of thinking, in your way of being, and standing so tall. I was pulling cards earlier, and twice the card came up of pretty much going against the grain and like standing tall and owning that part of yourself and owning it, even if your friends and your family don't accept that about you or cut you out. Like I've had people in my life, people I love, cut me out of talking to them because I don't feel the same way about politics or whatever as they do. And I think that that's really interesting. And that happened a lot during the pandemic as well. And so I was just like, wow, like it's a very well-known tactic of divide and conquer. And that's how the whole system will fail and fall. And when that happens, could happen soon, then we need people like you who are willing to stand up against the grain, who are willing to be the presence that you are, that is conscious and unplugged while present in this current system and current matrix. And so if you're in that void right now, know that it's like it's preparing you and it's downloading you with all these information. All, like, I saw a video today of what I was just talking about the other day, of like you're getting downloaded right now with this new upgrade to your DNA. Like, Earth wasn't compatible with what your DNA could have been with where you came from, but now we're shifting into a timeline where it's ready and people are ready, and whatever is about to happen on Earth, you're needed in that way and in that form and with those gifts. And so I would ask yourself too, like, I've been guided to doing this, of like asking myself, what's my actual gift? Like, what are my actual gifts? And going down that road and asking, like, is everything that I'm doing in my authentic power and in alignment with my gifts? And is it in alignment with what I came here to Earth to do? Like, my vocation is transparency, and so the final stage of my vocation in Gene Keys is transparency, and it is sharing, you know, the experiences that I've gone through. And so that's why I come on here in this forum talking like this about just everything that I've ever learned and teaching. And that's why I fail forward and I share about my failures, and that's part of my vocation, is line 3. And so that is like where my power is. Other people, like, their power is in sharing like their freedom and how, you know, they live a free life and sail the world. Or their power, you know, I talk about this in my free webinar. So if you want to join my free webinar, then it is on vocation, it is on your life purpose. It uses Gene Keys and how to unlock your wealth codes and like make a life that is in alignment with your wealth and your vocation. And so if you want to join that, today it started, so you can pick a time whenever you want to join, today or tomorrow, whatever works best for you. So yeah, the void is a magical place. Like, look where I'm in, such an interesting void place with my doggies here. Hello, that's Rover. He is one of our farm dogs here in Ireland. Still here, still like being very much like, as I kind of tap into this energy recently, I'm like, okay, I'm meant to be here. But I'm also, there's a part of me that's like really being pulled to leave. But there's another part of me like, not yet, like, you're not done with this yet. And that's an interesting place to be in, like trusting that, and also knowing that the pull, like whenever you feel a pull to go somewhere, it creates something in the quantum field. And so a friend of mine just told me some news about being pregnant, and that's okay that I share because I'm not telling you who, but I want to be there for that. And so part of me wants to go back home to California. Another part of me wants to go back to Italy because Ladybug's not doing well, apparently. She's lost a lot of weight. I think she really misses me, which is really sad. Another part of me is like, you know, maybe Duchess isn't doing well here and she would be better in Italy because her lungs are not doing well. She's on medication and it's not really working. Other than that, she's fine. Like, she eats and everything. And so I'm like, oh, I want to be here for all these reasons in different places around the world. Another part of me wants to like message for a sailor. Like, I was on the sailing app, and part of me was like, find a sailor who's sailing to Thailand or to Lombok and ask for a ride with your animals and move there with your animals. I was like, that sounds fun. And so I was like, oh my gosh, like, I want to live 5 million different lives all in one. And so because that's happening right now, I'm meant to just continue to center and to like continue being in the void and receiving the upgrades and trusting in like God's will for me too. Like, it's okay to like want all these things and to know that I want all these things, but I will always choose the timeline that is for my highest good. I choose to live in abundance, in safety, in freedom, to be surrounded by joy, to be surrounded by supportive people, loving people, and I choose, you know, whatever's for my highest good. And then I let it unfold, because when I do that, then amazing things happen, like where I come across this random farm in Italy and then I fall in love with this horse and rescue these other horses and like have these incredible experiences because I trust the divine and because I use these times in the void. Like, my last time in the void was really it was like that Lake Como, Switzerland time, like when I started this channel. So I know that whatever I'm creating now, like this training that I have out there and this new program, the Wild Wealth Blueprint, like these things that are coming through right now, I know are meant to be created here so that I can take them to Thailand, take them to California, take them to Italy, like wherever is next. So if you're in the void, let me know in the comments. And if you just want to leave a comment and you don't know what to say, you can go ahead and put a wolf emoji. We love wolves here. And I am going to go take these doggies on a walk because they are trying to dig to me. And we're going to walk through the fields. My ankle's been doing much better, but I did step in one of their holes that they've been digging last night and kind of hurt it again, but not that bad. It's also the other side of the ankle, so it's not like the torn part of my ankle from my accident with Ladybug, my horse in Italy. So I'm gonna go do that. Love you guys. Thank you for being here. If you want to join any of my 21-day programs or any other programs, I have them linked below. I also have Decondition Library, which is 11 meditations from my 12-week program, plus some sound baths in there as well. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.